Oh, hey guys, how's it going? Figured today I'm just gonna... This thing will freaking open. There we go. Don't know what the hell's going on. But anyway, shooting an old camcorder vlog. Yeah, that's right. Got the old Sony in my hands right now. I'm not even using a freaking GoPro. It's a little different. Right, Meow Face? Don't mind calling Meow Face. Yeah, that's why I call you Meow Face. It's Monday, long weekend Monday. I have no idea what I'm gonna do today. I think I'm gonna go out to the garage. We're gonna do some cleaning, but first I want to make some food. I got some walleye from Saturday that I'm thinking about cooking up. Probably should have cooked that up sooner than later, but whatever. Been bathing in salt water for the past little bit, and I'm thinking we're just gonna cook it up in butter and then drive it in my ice hole. You know what? I got a better idea. I don't often have them, but this time I do. We're gonna make fish sandwich. I'm gonna have to make some more pitter patter powder because I'm running out of pitter patter powder. Pitter patter powder. So I got some almond flour here that I totally laid the pitter patter powder to give it some seasoning. And in this container here, we're gonna chuck in some Frank's Red Hot Buffalo Wing Sauce. Why? Because it's the best dredge that you ever dredge your dredge in. Go with it. I did this exact same thing last night with some chicken wings, which I'm probably gonna be doing again tonight for dinner. I got pretty good deal. $7 for a freaking huge pack of chicken wings, already cut up and stuff. Well, last night, I took the chicken wings, threw them in that green bowl up there, covered them in Frank's Red Hot, shook them around so they're nicely coated, then threw them in some almond flour, got them breaded, put them in the air fryer, and when they were done, holy shazbot, were they ever fantastic. Just oil frying the last of it. This is what we got for the sandwich. I'm gonna put all of this on one bun. The bun of choice is this, I don't know. It's not made with flour, it's a flaxseed onion bun. I don't know if flaxseed is keto. Honestly, don't really care. It just looked good, smells good, I'm gonna eat it. Yeah, I went and did some groceries the other day. I went over to Food Basics, Independent, because I was on my way back from... Where was I on my way back from? I was on my way back from fishing. I got a whole bunch of fishing footage. I don't know if I'm going to make a video out of it. I might. Let me know in the comments below if I should. Give it a go, see if I can come up with anything good. I caught stuff, but I didn't catch the stuff on video, which is really pissing me off. I'm having this problem with the GoPro where sometimes it doesn't record right away, and other times it just stops recording mid-recording. I think the issue is actually because of the memory card that I'm using. See, I'm actually using the old memory card from the GoPro Hero 4. I gotta let that oil cool down before I deal with it. I've been putting my old fry oil into old jars that I have until they're full and dry and cool, and I just drill them in the garbage can because the worst thing you can do to your plumbing is pour that shit down the sink or put it in your toilet. So collect it, send it. I don't know what else to do with it. Like, I know my neighbor said if you make bacon, keep the bacon grease, jar it and reuse it for cooking, because then you can get bacon flavored fish and bacon flavored chicken and other fun things like that. But yeah, like, back to the talking about the GoPro. I did a bunch of fishing. Like, I fished Friday. Friday is the video you already seen. I fished Saturday, all day Saturday, and I did some fishing Friday. Friday was I think it was Thursday was the night I went out fishing with my fake lures, or my homemade lures, that you've already seen that video. But then I did 2 days of fishing where I was just trying to catch fish on store-bought lures. I bought some stuff from the local bait shop. I put in an order at Canadian Tire, and they were taking forever to fulfill a freaking curbside order. So I said, screw it. I canceled the order. I went to the bait shop and bought more for less than what I paid at Canadian Tire. So sweet. I got myself a couple jerk baits, a couple crankbaits, a couple soft plastics, and he even gave me a free soft plastic straight out of Europe, which apparently he said is the juice. So I tried catching fish on it, and I caught some fish on them, but I didn't catch the catching on my freaking GoPro because it just wouldn't turn on. Now this is the same SD card in the GoPro Hero 8 that was in the Hero 4, and the Hero 4 had some funky problems too. Now the Hero 8's doing the same thing the Hero 4 is, and the only coincidence I can see between the two is the SD card. Now I had that SD card in this camera as well when we went ice fishing, so I could just set it up on the wall, hook up a battery pack to it, and record for like 5 hours straight, and then just come home and cut through the videoing and get a video out of it. That's one of the techniques YouTubers use, is they just leave the camera rolling and then come home, bring all the video into the timeline, and cut out everything they don't want. The other option is you can set up a highlight button on the GoPro itself so that when something happens like a fish bites, you can actually highlight tag it and then the highlight notification will appear on your stream while you're editing, so you can get an idea as to where you caught the fish. I don't bother using that. I just trim through the timeline and wait until I see myself holding a fish, and then I go back a bit to see where I got caught. Cut, send, you know, friggin' star wipe, and send a post. Another product that continued to elude me that finally I found, guys. Diet iced tea. You know how long I've been looking for this shit? Sarah went to Sault Ste. Marie and she came back with a case of this stuff. I couldn't find it anywhere in North Bay. The other day I'm over at the friggin' Independent getting my groceries, and I came across that as well as the Nestle Zero, which I didn't buy. I just bought that because that was like 2 for $6 or 2 for $8 or some shit. So I bought a 2 for that, which is nice because I barbecued the other day and I wanted to have a drink, so I had some iced tea. And pretty damn good. And I can use the bottom of the can if I want to make some more freaking spinners. Which brings me to my idea for my next bait that I want to make is a crankbait with like a V section with a spinner on top. So it disturbs the water and it looks like the fish is chasing after something, which might entice a bite. Maybe get a reaction. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Before I can make baits, I need Doug Ford to let us buy stuff in the store because I need freaking epoxy. I need some better paints. I need stuff. And I can't get stuff because he says we're not allowed to buy stuff. So that sucks. Anyway, guys, Walleye Sandwich is ready to go. I'm gonna go drive this on my face, and I think after that we're gonna head out to the garage because I need to do some cleanup in there. Garage is in an utter mess. Ever since the roof was done and people used my shit and didn't put it back to where they got it, that garage has been hell in a handbasket. So we're gonna go do some straightening up in there. All right, guys, just finished my sandwich. It was fan-damn-tastic. Didn't even drink my iced tea, so that's freaking awesome. Might do some fishing tonight. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It's funny, I was thinking in my brain about fishing, and I'm like, you know, something I don't do that a lot of the other anglers do for YouTube fishing is they have a secondary camera on the beach. So like they have their chest mounted or their head mounted camera, whatever, but they have their big camera where when they catch a fish, they turn on the big camera, they hold it in front of the camera and they take a picture and a video of it of them holding the fish. And I was like, man, maybe I should get another GoPro for that. And then I got to thinking, I got a GoPro Hero Session, a Session 5, and the Hero 8. I don't need another GoPro. Oh man, I wonder if these guys are still alive. You guys still living? Hello? They are too. Holy crap. Guess I'll bring these guys along tonight and send them out into the abyss. I was going to throw them in the garbage. I thought they were all dead. Kept them in the crisper in the fridge. Apparently it keeps them living forever. That's what I've been told, so. Oh yeah, another thing I bought at groceries was this shit. One of my buddies is big into the friggin' sparkling water, and I told him, I said, I need to get off of pop. Not sugared pop, like diet pop. If you, like... Okay, you know those fitness posters at the gym? In 6 months, you can go from this, and it's like a guy with a bloated gut, to this. It's the same picture, it's just they shot the after before and the before after. So they shot him with the 6-pack, then they gave him a bag of chips and a bottle of Diet Pepsi and said, go pound this in about an hour. It makes you super bloated, and then they took the after picture. Super easy to do. I wanted to get off of the Diet Pops. Even like the Coke Zero, it's pretty much shit for you too for that. It'll just super bloat you and make you retain water. So I don't recommend drinking those, but I was looking for a solution and my buddy's like, oh, try some bubbly water. It's not too bad. I love it more than pop. And I was like, okay. So they had it on sale for $4 a case. Grabbed a case. Literally tastes like licking a friggin' old CRT TV. So gross. Also yesterday what I did was I mowed my lawn because let me tell you, the dandelion population has exploded. We got some, well, you can see over there where I didn't mow. Haven't had a fire since the last fire I had. Almost had one last night, but just wasn't feeling it, so I didn't have one. But yeah, you can see over here, the dandelion population has exploded out of control, and I thought about harvesting the yellow heads because if you get enough of them and clean them off, you can make a nice dandelion iced tea. And I thought about it. Could easily do it keto style where it would contain no sugar, just use artificial sweetener, and life is good. So anyway, we came out here to do the garage, but there's something I want to check on first. It's mainly like this crap here that I want to get rid of. There's a box over there I want to break down and put out for recycling. Figure out where I'm going to put this cooler till we go camping again. Just get shit straightened out so I have room to move around. I got to get this saw. I want to put it up here, but I want to move this crap around and clean this up and get my shop vac out of down here somewhere. I don't know where the hell it is. I think it's right there. So get my shop vac, get that up here, clean all the sawdust off from lure making. Like I said, I wanted to make another lure today, but I lacked the materials to do it. So just not going to bother. But yeah, I thought this morning I was hearing gnawing on my roof, so I want to go take a look at the corner. Dad and I patched it with some metal shielding or some shit. Doesn't look like he's biting it. See, that's what we did, was we put that on there. So if he tries to hook underneath, he's gonna catch the sharp edge. That edge right there, she is freaking belligerently sharp, so wraps his head underneath, he's getting slit. Frig the guy. Still need to get around to breaking down this fence. Haven't done that yet. Should have done that yesterday. Whoops. But I want to tear this down and reuse it because I'm thinking about making a planter box. And this wood reclaimed would probably be good. Just use 3, 3, 3, 2. Plus there's some wood back there somewhere. And amongst this, that's a freaking lilac bush. Oh, I gotta kill that. Yeah, probably saying, Adam, don't kill the lilac bush. Lilacs are amazing flowers. They smell so great and stuff. Screw you, lilac bush. You must die. First, I'm gonna start with up here. Actually, I should start with moving this shit. Let's start moving this shit. Okay, it looks worse than it was, but it's fine. I got the box out of here. It's over by the recycling. Can't see with the reflection. Who am I kidding? It's over by the recycling over there. So, got enough good stuff. Packed up a bunch of garbage. Remember that stereo that was here? It's junk, so I threw out the amplifier portion, but I kept the speakers for a project that I want to do for this garage for a better sound system than the old hockey puck. Like, this works fine, but I found a way to do Bluetooth speakers with a $14 item off Amazon. I'm gonna give it a rip. I know those speakers sound good, it's just the stereo itself is bunk. Like, oh, it's a tape deck, right? And it doesn't have Bluetooth because it's from like 1986. So I figure we'll keep the speakers and convert them over. And the other option is back there. You probably see these tower speakers. These bad boys are from Dad's old stereo. I don't know if they're dry rotted. They've been sitting in this garage forever. I was supposed to get the amplifier for them too, but that never happened. But these things here, they're not high wattage. I think they're only 40 watts. Almost died. What does that say? Oh, 75 watts. 50 watts nominal. So there you go. So I also thought about doing that with these guys. Setting them up, like mounting them to the wall. One on one side, one on the other. And doing the Bluetooth repeater and then connecting that speaker to the Bluetooth. And that way there, when I'm playing music out here, I can have it sound really good. Or I also had this great idea for when I do campfires of mounting some loudspeakers outside the garage underneath this overhang. Just mount them to there, or even somehow even mount them to the shed. And that way there, when I'm over here, I can have my music playing from the Google speaker. Be decent. All thanks and thonks. Thanks and thonks. Anyway, I gotta get finishing on that garage because I do want to go fishing later on tonight. And I managed to find some scrap wood to make some lures with. Here's one of the pieces, so that'll be all right whenever I can get the material to make it. Like I said, I need super glue because all I have left is what little I have left in this tube I got from Dollar Store. Surprisingly enough, this stuff is really freaking good. It's crazy glue, mind you, but it's super thin, and it worked great with the baking soda to reseal this bait after I poured lead into it before I shot that video of me fishing with the lures. You're not gonna like the way I melted the lead, guys, but it worked, so I don't give a care. Literally, right there. Yup, I torched it. I took my propane torch here, lit her up, blasted the lead till she was molten done, and then poured it in the lure's body, super glue, baking soda, friggin' call it a day. I understand the risks and the dangers and all that fun stuff, but I also forgot the skip bow. I think Sarah wanted it. So I'm just gonna grab this vacuum, clean up here. I should grab my keys and do my truck too, because heaven forbid I clean out the friggin' footwells and that. Enough sand in there to make a sandbox, for crying out loud. Alright, good enough, good stuff. You know what? I just realized I have not unboxed or opened up this here camp stove and checked to see if it works. I'm sure it does. It's brand new. But I don't have a tripod in here to do the unboxing video, so we've got a tripod. Another thing I'm gonna have to do is talk to Dad and find out exactly how the hell do you raise this guard, because I don't see any sort of mechanism to release it anywhere, and I have no idea how to use this thing. So you'll be able to tell me. I'm not too worried about that. Worst case scenario, I'll look it up on YouTube. Somebody's got a tutorial out there somewhere for it. More than likely. Oh, also on a side note, I vacuumed out my truck. Did vacuum out this thing too, but all the sand's out of there. I should get like a wet rag or something to clean up all the dirt and stuff, but it's a work truck. I'll get the tripod out of my room. Right back. I don't think the camera angle can get any crappier than that, eh? Yeah, you just keep the light to your back, Adam. Stupid dummy. Friggin' amateur hour over here on YouTube, guys. Hey, welcome to yet another unboxing video within a vlog. Today's feature is the Ozark Trail 2-burner camp stove. Let's go ahead and crack into this pig. Figure out how. Oh man, it's just covered in tape, and guess who forgot their knife? That's okay. I'm in a garage with a lot of sharp objects. Bet you thought I was going to use the axe again, eh? Alright, is that good enough or is there more to it? Can I just slide this thing out? I'm going to slide this thing out. Alright, everything is conveniently packed there. So the box can go in the recycling. Take baggage off. She's got some good weight to her. Baggage can go in the garbage. I don't know if you guys can, you can't see shit. All right, there we go. So it's like some paper or something on here. And that can frig the hell off, eh? So it looks like, to open it, bust open these legs, put that underneath, and that opens up. And I guess, oh, there's a cute little, oh, I just broke it, I think. No, I just didn't do it right. 1 second. I'm screwing things up over here, guys. Let me show you what's going on over here. So you fold the legs down like yonder and yonder. I don't know if this here has piezo start. I guess I better bring a lighter with me if I want to fire up this thing. I don't see any sort of starting element. No, you can just literally turn on the gas. I'm gonna have to look at it some more because I don't know how the hell you hook the gas bottle up to it. Is there something I'm missing underneath? Yep, it looks like before I went and frigged around, I should have opened this up somehow. Because in here is your cooking grate and your gas bottle attachment. So that comes out like that, and that comes out. That's pretty sweet, man. That's nicely packed. I'm not gonna fire it up because you know what? It's obviously gonna work. I just wanted to make sure it was all there before we actually go camping. And it doesn't work, so that's pretty sweet. Alright, Ozarks Trails. Freaking camping stove, boys. 2 burner. And then to close it up, you just lift that. Lift that. Put those panels in. Boom. Close that. Close that. Unit is sealed, ready for deal. Yay, yay. See how many cookouts we have before that sticker melts off of it, eh? Forgot that I bought that foil from the Dollarama to make lures with. I did use it for this lure here, but look at how badly it faded. It just didn't hold up. Such a shame. This lure here was weird to fish with, mainly because I put the hook holders too close together and the hooks would catch each other. I was kind of hoping to catch a pike with this, but it's kind of potato. Honestly, my best paint job ever on a lure, and it's not even that great. We'll try again. I'd like to get more artsy with it, like actually draw the gills and all that fun stuff and carve them out and then go from there. It'd be really cool to get some resin and make a physical mold, or some silicone, sorry, and make a physical mold, because I always thought about crankbaits and how come nobody's ever made them out of soft plastic. Because a soft plastic crankbait, fish bite a hard bait and they want to spit it right away, so the moment you feel them pull, you gotta rip, because they're gonna realize pretty damn quick that what they're biting is fake and let it go. So that's the reason why my hook sets are so bad on a couple of videos and fish are getting off, is because I was treating it like the worm. They would bite a worm and they'd hang on to it because it was tasty and it was a squishy worm. Same with soft plastic. So bite a soft plastic, the moment they taste something's off, they'll try to spit it. But the moment they feel that sensation of it breaking and getting squished, then they're happy and they'll hold on to it. So, you know, you put some flavor on it and they send it out and fish bites it and thinks it's got an actual fish. Then you just give her a good old friggin' Johnny Hall reefer and game over. Friggin' guppy's now your buddy and you're gonna take him home and make a sandwich out of him. So, but I do have some ideas for some hard baits that I want to try and make. Just I need material and Doug Ford says no. Mainly I'd like some acrylic paints and some sort of a clear coat. Well, I got a clear coat right here. This Krylon acrylic clear coat. There was a marble in there. Okay, marble's gone, or it's stuck. I don't know, whatever. But that stuff there is what I painted the perch with. And she's been holding up. I put like 4 coats of it on there. But I really want to see it, like I want an epoxy clear coat because I want to take some of that glitter that I have and go that route. But what can you do when you're at the mercy of a government who doesn't want to let you have fun with your life, eh? You all probably know what I'm talking about. You're all probably getting it in different aspects, so no need to bitch and moan and complain. Anyway, I'm pretty much done out here, so tripod's back out here where I want it. I don't know why it was in the bedroom. By the bedroom, I mean the computer room. I wasn't doing any filming up there, I don't think. Or was I? Chippy just scared the crap out of me, and I'm pretty sure he made himself a burrow here. I don't know if you can see that on camera or not, but I know I can't, but made himself a little hole here. He's been getting into the garage. There's a hole over here underneath the siding, and he's been making his way inside and scared the crap out of me one day. He just scared the crap out of me now because he came around the corner as I was coming around the corner, and he friggin' let out a loud chirp and bolted. Poor little feller. It's funny though one day because, oh, no wonder why I can't see anything. It's all friggin' zoomed in. Sorry for that last clip sucking, but anyway, funny the one day I'm in the garage and I was doing something, and all of a sudden Chippy comes flying in, and he runs right past me. He chirps because I scared him. He runs right past me, and then he stops and turns back, and he comes running right back up to me and looks at me. And I swear if he could have talked, he would have said, "Hey man, you got any food?" Because like he waited for me and then he just took off. Like I guess either that or he wanted to see if I was chill with him being in there. Man, Oreo's piss must be so acidic. This is where he always pees. And look, you can tell. Wish he'd pee right here so he'd kill this grass off. Anyway, I'm gonna let him out so he can kill more of my lawn. And I don't know, see what the hell else we can do today. These things aren't too bad, but it's pretty friggin' bougie when they gotta cover it up in foil. Anyway guys, I'm probably gonna shut this vlog down. It's actually a vlog, so that's alright. Let me know if you like these kind of videos every once in a while, who knows. Like, I probably won't be posting as much as I used to because like I mentioned before, I lost my monetization. Therefore, there's no monetary inspiration to produce content. I'd rather focus my efforts on making money through work than just making these videos. But if you do like these vlogs, let me know because I could always produce more in the future if I have no idea what to make a video about. There will be more fishing content coming up and other things and stuff and junk. But I'm not going to be uploading as much as I used to because of, well, I kind of want to focus more on living rather than videotaping it for everybody. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, like button, questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.